another glorious day, my tea sippers, and you know what time it is. I hope you have all of your crumpets together because it's time to dish tea. And you're dishing tea, darlings, with Big MEACH.
Can't wait. It's time to dish tea with Big MEACH. It's time to dish tea with Big MEACH. It's time to dish tea with Big MEACH. It's time to dish tea with Big MEACH.
Darling. What's going on, y'all? I'm laughing at myself, and Karen, I was about to do my little intro like I usually do, but what's up? Hello, my darlings. Hello. Yes, I know I am extremely late coming up in here because I thought I wasn't going to be home. Then I said, okay, let me do a show. Then I said, okay, cute. I'm trying to go find videos because it was something I thought I had downloaded the videos, but I don't remember the name that they're under when I downloaded them. So I'm going through here trying to find the damn videos or whatever. And it became a whole big to-do for me right now, okay? So today's show, it's Saturday, and I'm in my feelings, okay? It started early this morning. It really started early this morning. And I decided, you know what? It's best that I don't do anything. And usually I'm the one to try to save face, be always the one to be the first one to apologize and all the little shit. But my spirit in me just said, you know what? Fuck it. I get so tired. God help me. I get so tired of always being the one to extend an olive branch, always the one who got to swallow feelings and carrying on, always got to be the one to be the bigger person. I'm tired of always being that person. You understand? I have an off day like every motherfucking body else. And I tell everybody this. Superman, every now and again, got to go back to the Fortress of Solitude. Wonder Woman got to take her ass back to Paradise Island. Batman is always running back to that Batcave. Why? Because they need a fucking break. They need a break. They got to go recharge. They got to go re-energize. They got to go re-everything. Okay? Now, while I make this happy, today happens to be one of my daughter's birthday. The same one I told y'all about the other day that slammed my door and I had to knock her ass out. Miss Elise Nivea Sade Smith, otherwise known as Scarletta La Bella Mafia Carmichael something Sanchez something. Honey, this girl got 15,000 names, and I think she got a personality for each and every one of them. Okay. Today is her birthday. What is she, 48 or 49? One of the two. And I want to give her a cute shout out and this, that, and the other. And hey, baby, listen, is this your name here? Because I got another name on Messenger, and I think someone had hacked that page because somebody up under your name got into some fuck shit. So hit me up on Messenger under your real name, and I'll let you know. Okay. Are you going to New Orleans, Davino? Okay. Okay, now they got up under the artiste name, Davina artiste name. And yeah, okay. You ain't going me either. Okay, I ain't going either. I get tired from time to time of always being here. And my daughter set up here at 6 o'clock in the morning, calling me. Not calling me, she texts me. Ah. So you working, honey. Okay, yeah, go do your thing, honey. Okay, I feel you. I feel you. Ha, okay, right. That'd be all right. uh I need to come to DC Pride. My DC experience needs a complete do-over. Yeah, it needs a complete do-over. I really need to come there. I've never been to Philly at all. So, and that's where Aunt Nikki is, y'all. She back home in Philly. And I need to really go up there because I've never been to Patty Town. And I call that Patty Town. Um, but I'm in my feelings because at 6 o'clock this morning, I get a text message. Are you coming or not? At 6 o'clock, it's actually 5:58 this morning. And then because I did not respond right back, maybe 2 minutes later, I got another text that says, "Oh my God, I'm just trying to get a head count. Either you coming or you're not." Okay. And of course, I'm reading this, and how I'm saying it is how I'm hearing it as I'm reading. Okay. And this is why texting, y'all will hear me say a lot coming over here in the comments and carrying on. It's the written word. So because I'm reading this, I'm going to interpret this a certain way, the way that I hear it, and if I don't know your speech pattern or whatever, then I'm gonna make up what I think that you're saying or how you're saying it, right? So how I just said that is how I'm hearing this in my head. Oh my God. Okay, are you gonna come or what? I'm trying to get a head count. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. So I just hollered, bitch. It's 6 a.m. This thing don't start till 8 p.m. You got 14 motherfucking hours to find out if you got a head count. I said, but wait a minute. Don't y'all got tables reserved already? If you ain't got no head count by now, what difference would it make right now? I'm hot. Okay? Then we get the whole guilt shit. Also, here you come. You ain't gonna come no more. And I'm the only one since you've been here in Atlanta. I'm the only one that's been there for you, and blah, da, 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 da. So we get all that kind of talk. And I'm like, okay, you know what? Hold up. Because what we're not gonna do is play this game. Okay. We're not gonna play who been for who. Because if you want to go there, hooker, if you really want to go there, let's play. Now woke me the fuck up. I'm in my feelings because of this and some bullshit on this goddamn text message. And then you want to come with bullshit and an attitude at 6 o'clock in the morning. Okay, I'll tell you what. And I ain't nobody's bitch. I ain't got time for this. I'm not in a good mood. Well, bitch, having a bad mood was not only exclusive to you. Bitch, ain't nobody in the mood for fuck shit. Nobody. Okay? And what you're delivering right now is not cute. So you better change your motherfucking tone with me. Yeah? Change your tone. So I'm like, okay. So now that pissed me off. Okay? That pissed me the fuck off. Okay? So now I'm regrouping. Okay, regrouping and carrying on, trying to get into my day, doing the things that I do to start my day. Oh, and okay, so now I went to go help out a coworker of mine. He needed me to help him with a project, so I went to go help him out. Okay, cute. That was a cute little coin, honey, for some gas and Miss Mavis. Cute, lovely, lovely. Uh huh. So now I'm sitting up here. I came home and I'm chilling. I'm starting to come out of this whirlwind that I've been in for the last 3 years. Right? It wasn't much, but I know what I did and I know what's going on. I told y'all my little 700 square foot apartment. It looks like a storage unit that's been hit by Katrina because it reflects my depression. All right, it reflects it, and a lot of it is I still have not gotten rid of my son's things. Okay, you know my son passed. It's 3 years now. Okay, I have not got rid of the bulk of his stuff, so that's what's in all my bedroom closets and carrying on. I got clothes every motherfucking where. Uh, I don't know if I told y'all yesterday. This past Thursday, April 11th, 2024, marked the 1 year anniversary that my grandson, now mind you, I know I don't have any biological kids, but this is my grandson. My daughter that I'm talking about cussing out, this is her child. Okay. My grandson committed suicide in my bathroom a year ago. So I still have some of his stuff here too. All right. Now with his stuff, I got rid of a lot of his stuff, okay, and it was easy to do because she came over to help and facilitate that. They had some people, and he wasn't but a size -0. Okay, they had folks who were looking for clothes or whatever, so we were able to get those things done. Okay, but I still have some of his things here, and he used to sleep on my couch, and this couch is still here. I want to get rid of the couch because it's breaking down and this, that, and that. So I got to get rid of this damn couch. I don't want to move it by myself, but I will if I have to. I just haven't made the strides because, again, it wanted to clean up and carrying on. I get stuck. I get stuck because I don't know what to do. I end up swishing to clean this area. I pick this up, throw it over here because I'm working over here. I got to deal with that in a minute. Now, this area is nice and shiny. I can polish the furniture, but everything is over here. Okay. This all right, DC. I just started. I came on late too, so you right in the thick of it. What is this? You remind me of my Uncle Mark. Rest in peace. And you be having me cracking up. Just got on just now, and you got me weak. Well, thank you, baby. I appreciate that. So right now, I'm slowly but surely coming out of this funk because I'm tired of this damn place looking like it is and carrying on. I don't invite people over because I just don't, right? Because right now, no. I don't want to embarrass myself, but I keep telling myself I'm gonna take a video camera and I'm gonna pan my apartment so folks can see it. And maybe that would inspire me to do something. And I know what it'll be because it'll be me getting ready to take on the scrutiny of all of that. However, I don't think folks understand me. They think I'm exaggerating when I say that my place looked like a storage unit hit by Katrina. They think it's a funny. No, I'm serious. Okay, I'm serious. So, and I got a couple new pieces of furniture that I got. I got a new chair from my job that I've been wanting. They was getting rid of it. I took that. Got another little table. So I took it with the mindset of, okay, cute. I got this stuff. We're going to swap out. I'm there, but when I come here in the house, it's a whole different thing. And this is why I've got to cleanse the house so that I can flourish and I can filter. I filter out everything, and I've got to get into a space where I can continue to be creative again. Y'all know my oils and stuff. I do my oils and all that. And I have not been diligently investing into my businesses or whatever because it's been lackluster for me. Okay. This here has been keeping me sane because this is what's going on. But now we got to get into branding, big meats and carrying on and all of those things. So I've got to now purge and get rid of stuff in order to be ready to move on into the next phase of it. July 1st of this year will be 15 years that we've been doing Dishing Tea with Big Meach, and we're about to kick off WTEA. Yes, honey, WTEA radio, baby. What's tea? Ah, okay. So we're looking to brand, and more than just a show, we're going to be a full radio station. Ah, okay. So we're looking to do all that. So I'm in the process of learning what I need to do with all that. I don't think I need to get any more equipment. However, I'm looking to do so. Oh, girl, you know, better microphones and carrying on. I think I need a couple more laptops and things of that nature. So we got stuff down the line, right? That's going to require me to be at my optimum. And right now, I don't feel as though I'm at my optimum, you know? So we've got to get there. So in all of that, with my daughter and her fuck shit this morning, no. Okay. So when I came home, I sat down and I'm looking and I'm looking and I'm looking. And then I was about to get up and I was gonna go. Because she got the damn thing. She having the birthday little gathering at a restaurant. Now, number one, the restaurant is I'm in College Park, Georgia. Okay, which is the south side. I'm down here by the airport. Okay. I am down here by the airport. Right? While you way up in Marietta on the day of restaurant. Not Marietta. I'm gonna say Smyrna. Cause they wanted to go to, she had her thing at the Yard House, which is over by Truist Park and the new baseball stadium. Now you have to understand something. That drive, for those of you who are not here, just to give you an approximation of distance, that drive happens to be about 35, 40 minutes one way. Okay. To go spend money. And it's your birthday. So, honey, the birthday bitch don't get, it's customary when you go to a restaurant, honey, whoever the birthday child is, they don't pay for their meal. Miss Mavis need a catalytic converter. Okay. I done borrowed money so I get her ready. Okay. Because I got to get tags. Just had my birthday. Need my tags. Got a temporary tag. So this shit got to be done before the end of this month. So I get it done, right? Because I listen, since I've been driving, baby, I'm not turning my back on the trains and carrying on. But no, I've gotten away from the trains unless I'm in New York, because I don't drive in New York, child. I have. When I lived there, I didn't. My road dog is the only somebody who got me driving in New York City. You hear? I went to go help him move. I'm driving U-Haul trucks and this, that, and other. Yeah, he's the only somebody that got me driving in New York City, because them fuckers crazy. Okay? They crazy. But I can handle it because I'm from Detroit. Okay? So, what you say, 35, 40 minutes, no traffic. Say that one more time. Okay? One way. So I was going to get ready to try to do it and carry it on. Call my friend Anthony, like, listen, Miss Lady, she had a birthday today. You want to go with? Now, here's the shade. The shade was, I was going to get him to drive because I didn't feel like driving. And then we get up there, I was going to use what little bit of coin I had. We was going to buy appetizers and be cute because I'm going to pay for his. That way I ain't got to pay for gas. And then, bada boom, right? Have a little cutesy. Everybody happy. We going to be cute. Bitch, I sat up there and said, you know what? No, you're not. No, you're not. She'll get mad. She'll get over it. She'll whatever. Okay. But I got to thinking about this. I'm like, no, hold on. Why am I going through all of this trying to jump through hoops just to make somebody else happy? I realize it's her birthday. I realize that. I get it. I got it. I understand. even to the point to where I was going to go into my little bags. Wait a minute, where is it? I shouldn't show it to you. No, I'm gonna show it to y'all. Wait a minute, where is it? Oh, here it is. Ooh. Oh, I got an avalanche going on here. Told y'all I got shit everywhere. Oh, now this is so cute. Oh, wow. I forgot about this. No, I didn't forget about it. I just don't use it, but I forgot how big it is. Are y'all familiar with Tote and Carry? Huh? Are y'all familiar with them? The black and Asian-owned company, the bag company? Y'all know. I had Dennis here on the show. All right. Well, this here, y'all like that? This is considered their messenger bag. Okay. As you can see, I have not used it because I still got the plastic on the tabs and all of that. You see, it's still brand new and all of that. I've never used it. I'm gonna give this to her. Okay. Ever since I've had it, and I've had it now for a couple of years, she always been wanting this. Oh, she always want my shit, right? Just like a child, always in my goddamn clothes, somewhere. In my clothes, in my something, always got to have something of mine. Right? I'm like, girl, if you don't get the fuck up, can I have my shit? Okay. But she wanted the bag. So I'm gonna give her this one. And if she's watching, now you know what you're gonna get, honey. I'm gonna let you have this one because you've been wanting this one for a little minute. Okay. Yeah, this is just absolutely fantastic. It is it's snake skin, y'all. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And it come with the strap. Wait a minute, let me show y'all the little strap. Because the strap is on the inside. See? You see, I still got it wrapped in the plastic. Mm-hmm. So this is the strap. And it's cute. So this here, I think she'll get a kick out of this, right? So that be that. But she pissed me off, and fuck it. She'll get it when I give it to her. Okay? She get it when I get it to her. Now, she gets that one because ouch. I got this one. Y'all like that? Mm-hmm. This is the tote bag. Right. Now, I bought several pieces from them, and I'm going to tell y'all the best time to do it, honey. This is my secret. I always buy when they're doing the buy one, get one. Okay? Buy one, get one. You could double up on your order. They come packaged, so you got the little packaging bag, tote and carry. Okay? I have several of these bags because I love them so. And yeah. But she can have the what's the name? I'm gonna give that to her for her birthday. But I said all that to say I'm still in my damn feelings. Today has just been, it's been reflective, but I'm also, it's just, I'm so sick and tired of stupid shit, y'all. I'm tired of stupid shit. Here's what I mean. Let me play a couple of videos. Wait a minute. Let me go to the comments. What we got? Wait a minute. Come on. Thanks, DC. I appreciate that. Thank you. That's my sister right there. My biological sister. Hey, girl, what you doing up? Oh, you're not hip to Tom Gary? You're not hip to him, girl. I thought okay, listen. I gotta say, you know what I'm gonna do? Let me put the link up in here. I'm gonna put the link up in here. I want to bag my big brother. Okay, hey MEACH, how's it going? I done finished a bottle of below in a bubble bath, child. Oh, girl, Miss Tiffany, don't do it, girl. Don't do it, honey. She said, Calgon, take me away. And she had a cup up like this, bitch. Come on, girl. I'm still on distilled water. Okay. I'm on distilled water right now, honey. And wait a minute. I'm going to do something a little different. This here is called Accelerator. Okay. Now, I had the peach one. This one is the cherry ice pop. And this here, I think it's an energy drink of some sort, but it doesn't have a lot of sugar and stuff in it. So I'm gonna be on that for a little minute because I got to flush and I've got to purge. So that is that. Okay. Wait a minute. Listen, I feel you at 42. I'm so tired of stupid shit. I just want to vibe out this season with no worries. But we got to press through. This life ain't for the weak, child. Girl, now if that ain't the gospel right there, if that ain't gospel right there, listen to me, child. Listen. Why you not drinking wine tonight? Inquiring minds wondering. I still ain't went to the damn store. And I was about to get up and go and go. But I got to keep my priorities together, girl, because I got to get this. Once I get this catalytic converter on Miss Mavis, and that there will get my part of my worries. Plus, I got to pay the $210 ticket to the city of College Park today. I'm still, didn't I say I'm in my fucking feelings? I'm still pissed off about that ticket because the officer didn't have to give me no ticket, especially when I told her I did not know the shit was suspended. The registration, I did not know it was suspended. How? I didn't know. And listen. I will take into consideration that they may hear that line from everybody. Okay. Hold on, let me share this chat. Girl, I'm on the air, honey. You're calling me and I'm on the air. I got to call you back.
Okay, well, send me the link.
Girl, go to my YouTube page. You know my YouTube page.
No, I've never been on there
Go
before.
to Big Meach One. Use the same thing. Or to my Facebook page. Either one. Either one. Facebook or YouTube, honey. Go there.
Okay.
Uh-huh. Okay. Anywho, what was I saying? What was I saying? Damn it. Let me put this damn thing back on vibrate. Where is it? Sound. Okay. I forgot what I was talking about, so let me jump. I haven't gone to go get that's what it was. I'm in my feelings about that ticket because they didn't have to give me a ticket when I did not realize that the registration had been suspended. And I was saying that I understand that they probably get their little line from a lot of different people. So, they don't know me from a can of paint. So it could be, you may have thought that I was lying. But after I went through and explained what was going on and carried on, you did not have to give me the ticket. She could have gave me a warning, okay? But she gave me the ticket anyway, especially after I inquired about her. That's the part that's pissing me off. I stopped to ask her if she was all right because she looked like she was down and distressed. When I rolled by her, hey, you okay? Yeah, okay, we're cool, all right. Boom, all right. Is she gonna run my damn tag, bitch? Oh, so the city actually it's gonna be $259, and I knew that when she first said it because they wanted me to put me on a payment plan and pay it off in 3 payments, right? I said, okay, but at the beginning of the month, the money, how it was coming in, it was straggling. And I said, okay, then just when I thought I was going to have something to do to go take care of that, something else popped up. So when this thing popped up, it took away from that thing. So now I got to pay it by the 15th, which is Monday. So it's $210, or I got to add $50 for the court costs, even though it was a Zoom call. Okay, it was virtual court. So this is going to be a $260 ticket. The saving grace is that it could have been $795 because my registration was suspended. Mm-hmm. And because it didn't show that it was still suspended, that's what dropped the ticket price. Shit. No, you didn't. Ha! Girl. Tiff, wait, Tiff, don't do that, girl. No, you know what? It'll be a file 13. You can't sit here. It would be a file 13, honey. Here? Yes, ma'am. Hey, Rod, what's going on? Okay. So, yeah, I am completely in my motherfucking feelings. And so let me get into some of these videos because I'm going to try not to keep y'all long. I know every time I say that, honey, I lie, right? Well, I attempt. But this is going to be funny, but stupid at the same damn time, okay? I think I played this video a while ago, but it came across me because it fits into everything, okay? It just fits. Because one of the things, well, this series that I'm about to go through is I get so tired of people wanting to put God on everything. And I'm not going to say that it ain't, because I don't want to be that arrogant and that bold to claim that I know what is and what is not of God. What I am going to say is what these children are presenting does not agree with my spirit, okay? And so, because it don't agree with my spirit, I would have big old-fashioned question marks, okay? And most of the time, I'm one, when shit don't agree with my spirit, I try to seek clarity, right? I may not agree. I just want to seek clarity so that I can see where you're coming from. Because part of it not agreeing is that I don't see where you at. I don't see in the world where you are, honey. It's foggy, okay? And if you cannot articulate your particular point of view, honey, then I know you bullshit, okay? Let's start here. Let's listen to this shit.
Ross, I love this music and I used to listen to it, praise God, as a pastor coming from law school, driving from Baton Rouge to Monroe. And I would just listen to Luther, amen. And I said, God, you know, Luther said, praise God, a house wasn't a home, amen. A chair wasn't a chair unless someone was sitting there. And then he said, praise God, amen, anybody ought to have any love. And all of a sudden, I found myself getting discouraged. And I went to God, I said, now God, you know, I'm not getting ready to backslide. He said, I tell you what the problem is. The Spirit of the Lord told me. He said, in Luther Vandross, there lives a lonely, sad woman. The Holy Ghost told me that. I'll stand on the word. He said, a lonely, sad woman lives in him. And every time you listen to that music, she tries, praise God, to get in you. I said, oh, I tell you what, I'm through with Luther.
Let that marinate for just half of a second. Okay. Let that marinate for half a second. Okay. Because I'm going to tell you what I heard. Okay. I'm going to tell you what I heard. Okay. What I heard is this new wave of folks wanting to have the gay sermon. Because, you know, back in the day, it was always God created Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve or Eve and Yvette. You know, it used to be that blatantly. Now, all of a sudden, we get What these folks are saying is the Spirit of the Lord done told them, or they done identified that there was a spirit that is within this. And she says she stand on the word of the Lord, that the Holy Ghost told her that inside of Luther Vandross's music, or inside of Luther Vandross rather, is a lonely woman. So listen to his music. She tries to stir up in her. Okay, so I'm going to assume that she's single or was single at that particular time, because you know she says she didn't want to backslide. Okay, because she listened to the lyrics, honey. Everybody needs any love and carrying on. So she didn't want to backslide, which means she didn't want to fornicate. She had dick on the brain, and that was that there. So again, I'm going to process this to say, okay, Miss Thing, you were having a pity party because you was hot in the ass. See, and because you got hot in the ass and went home listening to all this shit. Now you want to make a phone call to have a gentleman caller, but you didn't want to backslide. And so now the Spirit of the Lord done told you, sister, that the reason why you having these feelings is because Luther Vandross got a single woman, a lonely single woman, up there all up in his crawl that's trying to come out. And it's coming out through his lyrics and the music. If you don't quit fucking playing, that don't agree with my spirit. I'm not going to say it ain't God, but that don't agree with my spirit. Okay. I'm not going to say it ain't God, because I'm not that audacious to say what is and what is not God. I am audacious enough to say that didn't agree with my spirit. Okay. So I can't touch and agree with you on that, sweetie. I cannot touch and agree with you on that. So I'm going to let you have that. But I can't touch and agree with you. You understand? This is why you can't have everybody praying over you. You can't have everybody praying for you. It's shit like that. Okay? You ready? You ready? I got one more for you. Y'all thought Juanita did something. Y'all thought Juanita Bynum came up and did something. Now this is going, the way how this clip is presented is going to loop, because they fucked up the edit. But just listen to this.
That ain't gone. They just see a whole lot of folks shot. The biggest section used to be when I was growing up. The biggest section in the choir was not the tenor section. The biggest section in this new day choir is the tenor section. And some of them is singing in the soprano section. And some in the alto. And the women are saying, y'all take it, I don't want it. How many know that's a spirit that has literally taken over the church, and people act like it doesn't even exist. And they shouting. They the main ones holding up the service, shouting up and down the aisle, amen, making all these strange noises. That stuff sound demonic. And there's nobody in the church with enough discernment enough to be able to tell them that ain't God.
There's another clip that he did that's from the same sermon. Damn it, that's the one I wanted to play, because I need y'all to hear. I need y'all to hear him say it. God help me. I got to find this here. Oh, honey, no. I got to find a chair, because when he sits out there and talk about how the men's booties be bouncing like the women's. Yeah, that's what he said. But y'all got to hear him say it though. I got to. Jesus help me, Lord. What is it? See, I got to clean out my computer. I got so much stuff up in here, and a lot of stuff is smut and nasty filthiness. Okay, ridiculousness. Okay, just lasciviousness and debauchery. Okay, up here in the computer. That's why the girl running slow, honey. She needs to be cleaned out. You need a touch. You need a good touch and a wash. She needs to be washed clean in the blood. Okay. Now you know what? I know what we mean when we say that. For those of us who are coming from that kind of church background or whatever, but the thought of that just never made sense to me. How you washing in blood and gonna be clean? That never made sense to me. Okay. Just the optics of it never made sense to me. Now, before y'all who are Christians sit up there and say, oh, I'm blasphemous and carrying on, I want you to sit down there and play that in your mind. Look at that. Look at it for what you just said, not for what it's supposed to mean. Look at it for what was said and make it make sense. Okay? Somebody make it make sense. Huh? Oh, Lord. Okay. You know what? Never mind. Because I know I got it up in here, but again, it's labeled all wrong. But that particular pastor, okay, sat up and said that the men's get to shouting and their booties just get to bouncing like the women's. Yeah, he did say women's with an S. Like the women's, he says. And you know, you got your amen corner sitting up there saying what they saying and carrying on, but then it becomes, now everybody went to the obvious, okay, as to, well, what you doing looking at the men's asses for if they're supposed to be shouting? Okay, why are you so fixated on the men's booties bouncing more than the women's, he says. Somebody make it make sense. I need for somebody to really help me digest this. Now, he said this prior to Juanita Bynum, okay? Y'all know Juanita that's out there blew up the internet, child. She done did this shit about the boys wearing their pants too tight. And if she had left it right there, I was gonna be cool with it because you know, yeah, these fashions are carrying on. Yeah, I anytime that I got to look twice, you know, y'all know I'm very open and very free in expression and carrying on. I don't mind the gender bending thing, you know, because I believe that men's clothes are too damn restrictive. We don't have enough color. We don't have enough edge. You know, when you try to go ahead to make it, to let them have it, honey, you need to let them have it. And we're not doing enough of that in men's clothing. I told y'all yesterday, we ain't got but 6 colors that we can work with, honey. You got black and brown, you got navy blue, you got gray, you got burgundy, and you got olive green. Those are the 6 colors that men's wardrobes, honey, have been reduced to. Okay? And that there is considered to be acceptable, apropos, particularly if you are a masculine man. Well, let me say masculine male. Let me put it that way, because I don't want to offend my trans men out there, because oftentimes, sometimes those that I know may have a little bit of a different kind of a flair. So masculine males, okay, cisgendered males, biological males who have been indoctrinated with what masculinity is supposed to look like. Yeah. In this society and in this country, we've all been indoctrinated with that. So much so that we got the children trying to tell us that colors have gender, that blue is for boys and pink is for girls. Now, if colors got gender assignments, how arrogant of me to think that the Holy Spirit don't have those same gender assignments. Huh? Isn't that arrogant of me? Because how in the hell you gonna tell me what the hell a shout's supposed to look like? oh, y'all shouting like girls. How am I shouting like a girl? What the hell does that mean? Huh? Because I'm free to dance and you don't like the way that I dance? Or is it because you were so busy looking at my ass bouncing like the women's to where it turned you on and you didn't understand that? Huh? You didn't notice how big my ass was because you claimed you wasn't looking, but you're looking when I'm shouting. Huh? You didn't notice how wide my ass is until I got to shout, which you thought I was twerking. Huh? And it becomes bullshit. You understand? I'm telling y'all, when I say I'm in my feelings for real. I cannot stand all of this, and we're coming into this as though it's rhetoric for real. We are allowing ourselves to get into these places and into these spaces to where we think this shit is real. We want this to be real across the globe. Okay, we do one big old paintbrush and just, yeah, okay. Who I got up in here? Zahara! Hey, love! What's going on with you? That's my granddaughter, y'all. This is my daughter's other daughter. I was talking about your mama today. You know her birthday today. And heifer pissed me off. Okay? But yes, okay, these are the kinds of things that just completely and thoroughly upset me. Okay, gets on my ever-loving nerve because I don't know how we are accepting that to make sense. If you go sit up there, I would rather the children come out and say, you know what, fuck it, we hate fags, we hate the gays, we just say that. Don't put God's name on it and try to tell me, oh, this is all God and I'm just going from the word. Because the word ain't saying shit about the shout being gay or the shout being feminine or whatever. Y'all are talking about how is it that the shout is gay, but yet David danced out of his clothes? Was his booty jiggling when he danced? Huh? Oh, you don't teach that part, right? Because you wasn't there when you saw it. We go by what you're teaching, right? You said David danced and danced out of his clothes. Now, let me tell y'all something. I know what that is because I did that once. And I swear to you, I swear, this here, I knew it was God because I was a part of Unity Fellowship Church movement at the time. This was 1998. I was new to the church. We were bringing in our mid-year celebration, which is like a convocation, but it's the middle of the year, where our overseers and the leaders of the church come together to meet to map out the rest of the year, how we're going to do and to get ready for convocation and all of that. So the denomination descended upon the Detroit church. So we at the church having a choir rehearsal. That particular day, because that particular summer, I was old commando that year, honey. I wanted to see what it was. I didn't wear underwear all summer long. But this particular day, it was on me. Spirit told me to put on underwear that day. All right. And it was a loud voice in my head. Put some underwear on. And it wouldn't leave me. So I said, okay, all right. And I did. Well, that was the day that we were in choir rehearsal, and choir rehearsal had got so strong that I got into a shout. And when I got to shouting, baby, I don't know exactly what happened. All I know is I had a bunch of people on me, and there were a number of people grabbing my pants because my pants had come down. And they were grabbing my pants, and they told me I was lifting my shirt. I was grabbing at my shirt, and I was like this. And they didn't want to stifle the shout, but they were grabbing my pants so that I wouldn't. And whatever that was, they end up taking me into a corner, whatever. And however it was, I end up, when I came to, My best friend was Juby told me, he said, bitch, I don't know what the hell you going through, but God working with you, honey, because bitch, you came about your clothes. And I said, excuse me? Yeah. So dancing like David danced. Okay, yeah. So I had that experience. Okay. But y'all want to sit up here and with the foolishness. And I'm saying it like that because damn it, just say what it is. If you want to talk about men not being masculine anymore, and we in this culture now to where y'all not even calling it metrosexual no more. Y'all just flat out saying men are soft. Men don't want to be men no more. They don't want to take the natural leadership of the man, which I still have a problem with because y'all still ain't proved that to me. Y'all saying, well, the Bible, God created Adam first and this, that, and other. But you want to say that. Y'all want to say that men are, you know, somebody, what was I was watching somebody about the weaker sex. I heard that come from a pulpit that women are the weaker sex. And in this day and age, this is just recent. I just heard, I said, the weaker sex. Y'all still playing that card? Well, men are born with 27 more muscles than this, that. Just because men got 27 more muscles don't mean that they're stronger if they don't develop them bitches. Huh? Just because a man has 27 more muscles, it does not mean that he's necessarily physically stronger than a woman, especially if he don't work out and exercise those damn muscles. And who's to say that those 27 extra muscles are in his arm and in his legs and in his motherfucking back? They could be in his face, in his lips, in his eyes, and in his nose, so that he could scrunch his face up and wink at you and smile and call and talk and, you know, pull it. It could be, we don't know where the hell them damn muscles are. But y'all want to still be there, but yet you want to get into this ridiculousness. Just call a thing a thing. Here we prefer that our men over here are acting in the masculine. I understand that we are both masculine and feminine, but we prefer our men to be in the masculine. I could appreciate that better than anything else. Hell, you might get the gay church to sit up there and do a hallelujah. We all tend to say we want a masculine man too. We hate butch queens. Let us tell it. Let's be real with this thing and stop. And I get tired of folks putting God's name on something that ain't got nothing to do with God. This is your vanity. This is you being upset with the fact that you don't like how you see men in the world. And isn't it funny? Every time we have these discussions, the discussion is always how men act. Now, they would get on the women like Juanita did. Your legs too close together when you shout. That bothers me. How in the fuck a shout bother you? How? Then the women shout like dudes. Yeah, yeah. Bitch. Stop that bullshit. Just tell it like it is. We prefer femme queens, femme women, and masculine boys. Okay? And then stop playing cloak and dagger with it because what you're trying to say, this is what you're really trying to say. Now, can I just break it down? You want your gay folks to look like you want gay. If you're going to be gay, then we need you to be straight acting, straight appearing. Okay? We need the men to be the masculine kind of gays. We need the women to be the lipstick lesbians. We don't want you damn punks and sissies and dykes and studs and shit because that's not a good look. If y'all said it that way, I bet you get more respect. I bet you get more respect. But see, here's the problem. You won't say it that way because, you know, the butch queen that come up in and that's very stylish with the three-piece suit on, that sits down there that comes with her own handkerchief, okay, that will take her hat off when she walks in the motherfucking thing because men are supposed to take their hats off, which is stupid to me. I never understood that, but okay. My hat go with my ensemble, just like Mother Teresa's over there. Her hat matches her outfit. I just said, here, put your hat on, bitch. And now you want me to take it off because I walked in the building? Are you ridiculously insane? Which is why most of the time I don't. unless I'm going somewhere, but if I'm going to a church or whatever, I act like I remember my manners. But hell, it's under protest. It is under protest. Okay, if my hat is on, like when I go down to city county building or whatever, I leave my hat on. And you want to stand up and do the pledge of allegiance to a flag, I don't put my hand over my heart. No, I don't. And when they have the invocation, it is then that I would take my hat off sometimes, because it's as out of respect. And again, it's because that's what I've been indoctrinated to think. Okay, that this is supposed to be masculine behavior. But these the bullshit things like this is too much for the world and not enough people to handle. And if you just say what the fuck it is you mean, just say it. Just fucking say it. If you gonna be gay up in here, we need you gay this way, not that way. Okay? This fucker talking about, oh, well, when I was a kid, the tenor section wasn't the largest section. It was always the altos and sopranos, because when you was a kid, the men didn't come to church. We still have a problem with men, period, black men or whatever, men coming to church. Why? Because most of the time, the men folk, if they're not at work, Sunday is their day of rest, and they sit up there trying to sleep, trying to make sure they save their energy and carry on, because they didn't have a hard time, especially for those who working overnight. The men folk were hardly ever in the church. We've always said that the church was always women led and ran, except for when you get to the offices, because nobody wanted a woman pastor. Ain't that nothing? Ain't that nothing? So we still there dealing with this archaic bullshit. And these children want to sit there, and now you want to put a gender on the shout. Okay. That's why I don't fuck with y'all no more. One of the reasons. 6 colors. What about plaids and checkers, honey? The plaids and the checker prints are carried on. If you pay attention, honey, look at it. They don't wear all the prettier colors in that, in the plaids and the checkers is black and white. Or you get the buffalo, what they call the buffalo plaid. That's the black and the black and blue, or sometimes you get the black and red, squares, and you get that. And so that's the pop of color. But because they're the real big squares or whatever, that it's a masculine lumberjack look, that's okay. Yeah. Okay. They just started getting into some paisley prints, because paisley is supposedly a masculine print. Yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm completely in my feelings because I get so tired of bullshit. It is complete and utter bullshit. I'm going to play that. When I find that video, honey, I'm going to show it, play, because y'all need to hear him say it. And their booties bounce like the women's. Booties bounce like the women's. Okay, well then let me show y'all one, because I want y'all to, let's have some fun. Y'all want to see something? Now this is how we do it. Come on, sister, do your thing.
I need something nice. Okay, let's go. Wake it up, shake it up. I want to see you break it up and wake it up and easy bake it up and shake it up. I really want to get you up. I don't really know. What you mean? Like, you don't know. I need something fab, something sexy, something real. Bars. Once upon a time lived a little girl and she lived in a deep blue sea. She had black hair, she didn't care. She said, I want to be a femme queen. She was a little bitch, she said. She was a little too hard to forget. She goes so soft and drop mad tech. She was the next Princess Capulet. And she said, I want to be the it girl now. She said, I want to break it all down. I want to break and be. I want to vogue just like Persephone. I want to be the break, I want to break and be. Oh, get me up, yeah. Get. Wanna get. I wanna get you up, down.
Ah, yes. Come through, children. And that there was freestyling, okay? Ballroom freestyling, honey. She said, no, I need something a little bit more country, okay? I need something real. You know, I don't know. I need something a little bit more, okay? She said she wanted to be cut, honey. Ha, bitch. Yes. Okay. What you Tim, now you already know. You already know. Okay. And you know, every time I see them children doing that crazy ass shit, right? I'm like, girl, y'all, I'm hoping y'all got some good insurance. Because y'all ain't going to have no back in about 20 years, child. 20 years down the line, all these kids doing that damn desk dropping and carrying on the way that they do, girl, they ain't going to have no backs. Okay. They ain't going to have no backs. Those knees are going to be brittle. Okay. And they hit hard. Them bitches up there, they lay that shit down real hard, honey. I'm like, oh no. And then how they leap. You know, remember back when how we used to do the leap kick and catch the kick and then fall into a split? For those who could split, I lost my split. Okay. These kids now, you know, they leap like that, but they leap to do a death drop. They don't kick. You know, they don't do a 6 o'clock to catch it up and bounce around in a circle with the leg up in the air, then fall into a split. They don't do that. These bitches, they do a little 3 o'clock little kick, okay, and then leap to fall back. Bitch, y'all done hit concrete, y'all linoleum, okay, y'all tearing that damn, yeah, you done fucked that flow up. You tearing the flow up. Okay, that bitch eating that flow up. She ate that flow, and that flow ate the fuck out that back. Ha! Okay. Oh, but that is always fun. What you say, honey? You know how we used to do, baby. Listen, okay. I still go. That's part of my, like when I'm up trying to exercise. No, try. That's still part of my routine. I got to get my leg back up. I don't do a full 6 o'clock like I used to, honey. I could do a 4:15. Okay. Okay. Maybe a 9:30. Okay. But for those of y'all who don't know what I'm saying, when I say a 6 o'clock, y'all know 6 o'clock is what? When the hands are straight up. Okay. It's a, okay, well, I do a 3:35. Shut up. Right. Okay. Right. A little pirouette back kick. Right. Oh, child, that is hilarious. But that's what we called back in the day when the kids, we would be out on the dance one carrying on, and it was all about, because we called it bumping back then, honey. Can you bump? Bitch, yeah, we get out there, and that's what it was, honey. Take the, and wherever you were, honey, you sit up there, kick that thing, and a straight up and down. That was a 6 o'clock, honey. Anything shy of that, honey, said nothing. Okay. Anything shy of that is nothing, darling. And so back in the day, when we were on the dance floor, it was all about the battle. See, we battled, like y'all saw in the movie Breaking and Carrying On. I'm telling all of my age, but I'm 54. When we had dance off, what do y'all call it now? What's the little dance movies that came out recently that y'all would be aware of? You know, more so drumline and shit. You know how they had the battle of the bands that carrying on. Well, that's how we battled on the dance floor. Okay. And it could get brutal. Oh, it can get brutal, bitch. Every now and again, honey, we had a couple of fights on the floor. And that's because you had real mortal enemies going up against one another. Okay. But for the most part, okay, it was all about what, and then of course when there was a dance battle, it was always the popular girl who would win, and not the girl who had the better dance. Like Miss LaSalle. LaSalle was lovely. But there was a couple of times, honey, when Miss Skyscraper, honey, Skyscraper, honey, would sit down there and give a lovely old 6 o'clock, but that's all she had. Okay, was a 6 o'clock. She didn't give us anything else beyond a 6 o'clock. But that 6 o'clock, honey, was sickening. That bitch, no, she gave a roundhouse. Honey. She gave one a round kick and then back up into a 6. Bitch, lovely. Now, Miss LaSalle, her 6 o'clocks were with elegance and grace and carried on. So she was 6 o'clock, leg go up, and then she'll come back down to be real fishy and do a little pose or whatever. And then she'll do a little 2-step around and twirl, spin. 6 o'clock again, 6 o'clock again, 6 o'clock again. Then she'll do the leap kicks. Leap kick, leap kick, leap kick. Then she'll do a back kick, bitch. And the crowd would go up. But that's because she was LaSalle. Okay. Child bad. So, okay. It was back in the day, honey. But that was always fun. More like a 1 o'clock. Okay. And fall into a split. You understand? You understand, honey? That there was how we did in Detroit. Okay. Now I'm doing all this because this here, let me put a plug right here. May 19th, 2024, Indigenous House, right here, Atlanta, Georgia. Piedmont Park, starting at 12 noon, going until 10 p.m. Okay. Be there or be nowhere, honey. Because you ain't square, honey. You ain't going to be square. No, it's either you're there or you're nowhere. Okay. I've already put in my day off request. I will not be to work that day at all. Okay. That's going to be the TT. That's going to be the TT. You understand? Praise the Lord. Thank you. Okay. Indigenous House, honey. And this here is, we are the original house people, as the saying is, honey. We sit down there and we coming from everywhere. I don't know who the DJs are going to be. And I don't know if we're going to have a special guest performer. Not yet. However, I will let you guys know. With Heavens, baby, let me tell you something about Miss Heavens. Heavens there, we would get so hot up in there, baby, it would fog up the windows. It was so hot. And all that was from dancing because they didn't turn the heat on. They didn't have to turn the heat on, honey. We got up in there and we carried. These kids don't dance no more, honey. They do a lot of bouncing. You know, they do a lot of bouncing, do a lot of poses. They don't dance. Okay. And I guess in their head that is dancing, but that ain't dancing, bitch, because I could do that just sitting around. And I'm sitting up there waiting for the next move, which is why I don't like J setting. It's cute, but it falls flat for me. Because what I'm thinking y'all finna let have, I'm waiting on the next move, right? So okay, you come up, you pop, you do your set, and then either who you battling with, either they match your set, or they supposed to do a combination that's supposed to top yours, right? And so that's your little battle. Well, damn it, if you doing this, I'm looking for the let have move. Because at our day, it was you was in the circle until you got burned. Right? So thank God, honey. Thank God I was able to hold my own in the circle. Until I got burned. And when you got burned, you had to learn the move that burned you. And then you had to learn a move that was going to top it. That's what we did. It was called learning your craft. Okay? Learning your craft. Bitch, if a bitch came up in there and gave you a roundhouse fan kick and gave a double fan kick, bitch, and then did a twirl and a pose, and you couldn't roundhouse, bitch, you had to learn that roundhouse. Okay? So if she did a roundhouse, spin around pose, bitch, then you had to do roundhouse, spin around pose, split, back up, 6 o'clock catch the bitch and fall back into a split. And you say, sock that bitch. That's what we did. Okay? To say, that move don't work, ho. It don't work. What you got? Okay. And that's when folks would get mad because they didn't think you would do it. Okay. But that's what we did back in the day. Okay. So come on out May 19th, every third Sunday of May. The third Sundays in May are Indigenous House Days. Here, Indigenous House is the house party that starts off the house parties in the summer. Okay, we are the first ones, and after that, you hear all these other house parties coming up and this, that, and other. Indigenous House by John Dennis. He's the curator of that. Indigenous House, Piedmont Park, honey. Yes, honey, I'm telling you. Come on down. Come have a good time. Make some new friends, honey. Folks are coming in. They're coming in early to get their tents and shit set up and all that. They bringing their grills. They having all kinds of food and shit. So, honey, yes, come make some new friends. Get a plate or two, honey. But, oh, honey, what y'all got on the grill, bitch? Okay? And call it grace. I might need to make a visit. You better come on. I'm trying to told you, honey, you better come on. Because it's going to be. Okay? And let me go over here. I got a couple more things I'm going to share with y'all. I was going to do this story yesterday, but I said I was going to wait until today because it's heavy. It's heavy. And yes, it's going to put me in my feelings because I feel a couple of ways about it. Let me play it and let me get you guys to talk.
Genders only to get pregnant and have a baby. This is one of the most commonly asked questions I receive. But the desire to have children doesn't discriminate based on your gender. When I was living in the world as female, I felt uncomfortable and unhappy. It wasn't until I transitioned genders that I finally became home in my body, and that allowed me to be home for somebody else. Had I not transitioned genders, I don't know if I would have been able to make it this far. And what it's taught me is that I'm no more a woman today than I was before I had my baby. Having a uterus and using that uterus to carry a child doesn't make me a woman. Yes, women birth babies, but so do trans men and non-binary people. We desire creating families just as others do, and our bodies are as capable and worthy. Transitioning genders before having a baby is part of what made this process so beautiful for me.
All right. All right. Let's have this discussion. Okay. When my tea sippers, let's sip. Crumpet dunkers, let's dunk. Because we're going to get into this. I love this piece. I wish I could find the whole piece because I'm sure there's more to this. Because there's the front part and what came after. What I love about this is that this trans man is going through the experience of saying, listen, I am someone who desired to parent children. I am someone who realized that my transitioning helped bring me into completion. Okay. My transitioning is what allowed me to understand that I'm okay with being who I am. Okay. I'm okay with saying that I'm going to be the carrier, okay, or a birther or whatever, okay, and not necessarily a mom. Now, many of you who don't believe in the language and the labels and carrying on, because he said, me having this baby does not make me any more of a woman. And right there. I know those of y'all who don't understand this particular thing, I know that fucked y'all up. I know y'all sitting up there saying, what the hell? I know so many of y'all are saying that this child is suffering from mental illness because men can't have babies and this, that, and the other. I know all of y'all are going through it. Okay? And this, that, and the third. And here is what I'm going to say to that. Men can't have babies. women can't have babies. Males can't have babies, but biological females can. Let me say that one more time. Men can't have babies. Women can't have babies. Males can't have babies. Females can. Now y'all gonna say that's semantics and that's muddy in the waters. That's muddy in the waters. That's muddy. No, you don't want to accept that. Because if that's the case, what about all those women, biological women, who cannot have children? And spare me, oh, well, that's different. No, no. Because what you're trying to say is that's what they're supposed to do. Okay? And that becomes a whole big old thing. You're mad at the fact that trans men who, they transition, and you're confused because the whole thing is, how in the hell you gonna say you want to be a man, but then you want to have a baby? Don't that make you want to just be? You a confused woman. You don't know what the hell you want. No. As with everybody who desires to be a parent wants to be a parent. There are men who want to father children. There are women who want to birth children. There are trans men who want to be parents. There are trans women who want to be parents. Point blank, period. Okay? Trans women can't carry no babies. Trans women cannot carry babies. And depending upon where they are in their transitioning, if their hormone replacement therapy is enriched, they may not be able to produce children. So they may have to go through other means. Okay. Like they, some will either stop taking their hormones for a minute, in order for their testosterone to if they haven't been castrated. Okay, in order for their testosterone to rebuild. For those who are still in that particular mindset. You understand? It gets a little complicated, but my feeling is a lot of folks will hear that message and then want to run to the hills. And here is why it upsets me. Because the headlines will read, we have a pregnant man. A man is pregnant. For everybody to sit down there and jump and be like, what the hell? Are we reading the Inquirer or something? Because men can't be and then when you see it, then it's like, oh, she ain't no damn man. That's just that's a bitch sitting up there trying to be a man, thinking she a man. She ain't got no damn penis. It becomes all of that. Okay, if that's how you feel, but it's unnecessary. Okay. But the media sensation always want to hype it up into something more than what it needs to be. Okay. If you simply said trans man is pregnant with child, okay, or trans man is carrying a child, okay, that says everything. Okay. That says everything. Okay. How did this happen? I thought you said you didn't want. See, you thought. You never asked. A lot of folks have these particular conversations without even talking to people that they need to talk to. They don't talk. They assume, they go through life thinking that they know. Then when the information is put out there, you don't want to educate yourself because you say it's too much. Oh, that's just too much. I don't want to be bothered with all that. Then you say you don't want your kids to be bothered. Well, honey, if this is happening now, you have to educate your children into what is in the world, what's going on. You don't have to agree with it. You don't have to agree. All right? At the same time, these particular instances where we have, impregnated trans men and carrying on. This needs to stop becoming a phenomenon. This needs to stop becoming headline news. This needs to stop becoming these things that we get on clickbait and carrying on. Live your damn life. Live your life. Okay. Check out Queer as Folk on Peacock. They indirectly deal with it. Yes, it did. I remember those episodes. Okay. With the lesbian couple when they were trying to have a baby and carrying on and this, that, and the other. Okay. We must protect our peace at all times. And I get these kind of documentaries and documentations and stuff. Oh, this is a new one? Oh, really? Oh, I didn't know they brought it back. I didn't know they brought it back. Okay. They got black folks in it this time, child. Huh. Even though the documentation of it is necessary because we need to document our histories and herstories and carry it on. A lot of this need not become mainstream everything because we have to spoon feed these babies, honey. A lot of them, they're not ready for meat. A lot of them are just like babies, honey. You got to spoon feed them and you got to keep them on milk and formula for a while. They're not ready to chew. They ain't cut no teeth yet to chew the meat. You got to spoon feed these folks. Okay, take your time because you know they're gonna burst it. They're gonna spit it up. Okay. But we've got to be able to do this in a way that's going to, for the information to be received. Now, it's not going to be received by everybody because there are those who are just flat out that have made up their damn minds. I'm not fucking with it. Okay. It's too much. Y'all are an abomination against God. I'm not fucking with it. You and the devil, y'all live over there. Don't fuck with me and mine. And it becomes all of that. Okay. But at the same time, those are not the people that we're interested in because those are the ones that's going to, hey, they ain't going nowhere. So you're going to have your haters. But we have to be able to give the information that is going to be conducive to the times and then stop trying to talk over everybody because that's the other thing that why all these damn pronouns are carrying on get on everybody's nerves because it seems as though we're trying to overtalk somebody, trying to make everybody feel dumb and stupid. That ain't what folks need when they're looking for understanding and looking for a reason to say, hey, you don't give them the weaponry to sit up there and to slight you even further by saying that they stupid or at least presenting the information in a way that someone would feel like they stupid. That's not what this is. That is not what this is. And we as a people, this is us, Rainbow Alphabet. We got to do better at that and stop wanting to be right and stop wanting to have that gotcha moment and stop wanting to act as if we going to give you so much information. Honey, listen, we can make a series out of it. Do you realize what this could be if we took everything and broke it down in 15-minute minuscules? Huh? Just the terms alone. Okay, why? Because I get this all the time. Why is it? It's just not the gay community. Why did it have to be LGBT? Okay, and it should have stopped there because we keep adding on these goddamn letters. And so now we become the dumping ground for everything else. Everything else, we become the dumping ground for it. Okay, the T, as far as the trans community, the trans don't even need to be there. Because trans is not sex. It's not a sexual identity. Trans is that's a gender identity. That ain't got nothing to do with sexual endeavors. Because there are some trans who live as lesbians. There's some trans who live as straight. Okay? No. There are some trans men who live their lives as gay men. Okay? So that has nothing to do with sex. Lesbian, gay, bi, all of that is sexual identity. Okay, and instead of us just being the gay community, the women wanted to be separated, honey, because they didn't feel that they were being represented enough. So they wanted the L. The B is always silent. The bi children, honey, they got to fight like everybody else because the straight folks want to believe, oh, you ain't gay for real. You just playing. You need to cut that nonsense out. The gay children feel as though, oh, hell, you ain't gay, nigga. You need to make up your damn mind and stop fucking with the fish. Because I can't handle a bi man, honey. I can't. Not me personally, I can't either. Okay, personally. And the reason why is because, sexually speaking, I don't want to have to compete with that desire of yours. Okay, I don't want the idea that I'm not enough for you. Even though our sessions can be on fire, what I do know is your appetite is for something else. If it was with another man, I could entertain the group thing. But you talking about a female, and that's out of my league because I'm not sexually attracted to females. Okay. What you say? He could buy me some groceries. He can buy me some groceries, honey. But I would say this, that I believe that the bi-attractional, and I'm saying that because I'm trying to remove sex out of that. The bi-attractional person, I believe, is the physical manifestation of what we say God is, being able to love both male and female at the same time, or have the capacity to love in that manner. Okay. Now, I do watch bi porn though. Okay. Now that's just my business. I do watch it because it's hot. It sends you there or whatever. I just can't fuck with it live and in color because I can't do nothing with the girl. Okay. No. Can't. I can't, honey. So I just leave that to my brothers, honey, who can. And honey, I'll root you on and carry on, honey, slap you on the ass, do your thing, player. I'll let you handle that. I can't do nothing with it. Now, she and I can work you over. Okay. We'll work you over. But her and I, we can't do shit. But talk about how good the dick was or the ass. Okay. So be that as it may. So I wanted to share that particular video with y'all because this discussion can get a little bit that way. And a lot of folks won't understand it. And even when he said, listen, me transitioning gave me the ability to love who I am and brought me to a place where I can accept being able to host the baby coming. Okay. So that's that there is something. And let me play this. This is gonna be my last one for the day. For this particular session. Now I'm gonna start off by saying this. I believe that this is one of them little stunts. You know, we getting a lot of these folks that do these little situation videos, and it sounds like it's real or whatever. But if you listen to the dialogue and if you watch everybody's behavior, this couldn't be as real as they making it seem. But for the situation of it, let's talk about it, okay?
Make sure we get all this.
I want you to hush. And first of all, what I said
I
to
love
you,
going viral.
I asked you.
Oh yeah.
I asked you.
Oh, maybe I need to go
if
live.
you had.
Go live. I mean, you're not gonna
job.
have but about 2 viewers. I mean,
That don't matter.
okay, cool. I have like over
asked-
100,000.
Oh, we know because you've been sucking dick and getting fucked in the ass.
I might be, but that's something that you
Okay.
tried to do, and obviously it didn't work.
Oh no,
Okay.
I never tried to do that.
Oh, really?
Okay.
You want to roll the
You're gonna
tape?
you're gonna have to go, Joe.
Elaine,
If
let
you
me
gonna
tell you
talk,
something.
If you're gonna go all
Elaine,
talking about your
But
mother and all
I'm
of
not
that,
talking about her.
you won't.
Make sure we get all this.
I want you to hush.
Okay. First and foremost, we gonna let me get to the obvious. Let me get to the obvious. Because it still upsets me that boy sat there as long as he did and he has a father or father figure, or whoever this man was right there, and he didn't get his jaws knocked or rocked. There is no way in this world that anything is going to sit at my table or wherever and act as if they're going to have a conversation with me like that and then want to act as if they're just as grown as me. Here. Then, now you okay, so you got your little mouth going, okay? But then you called her by her name, Elaine, as if you are her peer and that you're finna let her have it. Because that's a young queen up in there doing all that talking. And she talking like like she's saying something. And then the mama, okay, now, oh, well, we know you are because you sit up there sucking dick and getting fucked in the ass on. That's all you got? That's all you got? Miss Mama, you trying to go live for what? What was the point in that? Huh? What was the point in any of that? The man sitting up there, number one, he talking too timid for me. You ain't got up and snatched that little motherfucker, threw him out the door yet, and this is your wife, I'm assuming. It could have been his uncle, okay? But that's even worse as far as I'm concerned, because all of mine know. My nephews are carrying on know. They know. My sister called me and tell me anything about Aunt Child she done had that sits up there want to mouth off and want to get real. Oh, baby, this shit. They know. Uncle Michi is coming. Okay? Uncle Michi is coming. My nephew Malik, God bless him and keep him. He wanted to get disrespectful on the phone with me because I was still here. And he could do that on the phone. When he hung that goddamn phone up on me, I called my sister's phone. I said, oh no, put that little motherfucker on the phone. Okay. And it was then that I told him on site. And that's all I needed to say. On motherfucking site. I don't care. We could be at a funeral. We would be at the damn Kentucky Fried Chicken. Wherever we are. And if I see you, I'm fucking you up. Because apparently you think you grown and act like you got balls. Okay. But see, male children do that around that age because he was 17 at the time. Okay. So they do that at that age. Because, you know, they full of themselves. And you know, that testosterone kicking in, you know, find out he could shave a little bit or whatever and find out what a dick he is and shit, you know. And so now he thinks he's a man. Okay. I could challenge it. And so Uncle Michi had to show up. Unfortunately, when I did get there, we were going to go to handle my mother's funeral. And so I had to squash it. And I called him into the room. And I told him, because that was the first time I saw him too, and I almost jumped up. But I said, you know what I told you? I told you on motherfucking site. I said, but we got bigger fish to fry. Okay, because we taking care of your grandmother. I said, but anytime you feel froggish, I am just the right lily pad that you gonna land on. You understand? I said, so what we gonna do, we gonna take that little bullshit, we gonna wipe it clean. I'm gonna give you a clean slate. But the next time you act like you big and bad to whoop my ass, you got a standing invitation, motherfucker. You got a standing invitation. And I mean that. I said, do you understand what I'm trying to tell you? Yes, sir. And I got a sir. I was like, oh, okay. Long as we clear on that. Okay. So cool. Now, ever since then, you know, he's been very cordial with me and carrying on. He got into his senses, but now he and his dad, you know, but I told my sister, I said, do not get into that. That's man shit. Okay. I said, that's something you're not going to understand. I said, when he and his dad go at it, I said, do not get in it. Yeah. So yeah. And they did. Okay. Just recently. But I said all that to say, this little clip here, this little boy and the man sitting at that table, whether that's his uncle or his stepfather or whoever, he too timid, which lets me know that was a skit. Okay. You too timid for anything to be going on because that little fucker was supposed to be up and about. Okay. Especially when he sat there and told his mama, well, I see you tried it, but it didn't work out for you. Oh, see, that there was something else. That particular clip, being a parent is always difficult. But one of the things about being a person is no one has to put up with your brand of disrespect and your brand of bullshit. I don't care who you are. Yes, I'm your parent. But what you're not going to do is act as if I'm not a human being. And the second that you forget that, all bets are off. All bets are off. Because see, then I got to start to treat you like these motherfuckers in the street. Okay? And I don't have to do that. I never did that with my brother and my sisters because we're family. I don't have to fight you like I fight these folks in the street. Because in the street, I got to maim. I possibly maybe have to kill a motherfucker in these streets because it becomes them or me. And I'm hoping I don't ever have to get to that point. But here in the house, we blood. I should never have to feel like I got to take care of you the way I got to take care of somebody in the streets. That should never be. Ever. Ever. Here. And in these cases, being a parent drives you to where it's like, okay, you know what? I'm so tired. I'm trying. Jesus, if I put my hands on this baby, I'm going to kill him. Okay, I already know it. Okay, so let me not. I've had those moments with my mother. Honey, listen, I've watched Essie Lorraine. I know what she can do. And the sad thing is that I did not know all that she can do. I've seen enough to where I know what she can do. You understand? And then you talking about I was her child. I know what she did with motherfuckers, honey, who were just strangers. You talking about her child, somebody I bore you. I sat there and had to deal with the labor pains and the this and the that and carrying on. I had to scrape and scrape. My entire life changed because I wanted you here. And this is the kind of disrespect you're going to give me? This is what you think you're going to do? And all of that, the turmoil, okay, all of what that is that goes on in a mother's head comes out in their whole disrespect. How fucking dare you? I done lost jobs or whatever. I done sit there, my feet done swell up. I done gained 50 pounds that I can't get rid of because of your ass. Because I wanted to keep you. That was my choice to keep you. And now that you here and I got all this motherfucking mouth, you think that you just gonna rise up? Motherfucker. What? Fathers. You go through and you got to deal with, is that your baby? You know she might have been cheating on you. You know, you deal with all of that, how hard you working 2 and 3 jobs, trying to keep food on the table, trying to see if we got a car, trying to make sure they get all the activities, trying to make sure they got school clothes, trying to make sure they got food, trying to make sure we got furniture, trying to keep the lights on. I got to buy a car, but it's a fucking putt-putt because I can't get what I want. Okay? Hell, I'm trying to take my lady out, but shit, we got all these goddamn kids. We can't do shit. Okay? I'm trying to do all this to keep my home happy. Then I got to deal with her goddamn people. I got to deal with my people don't like her. I got to deal with this. And then your ass want to come up in here and act as if you got more man, you just as man as I am. Ain't got no responsibilities, but you gonna tell me how to run a house. Little nigga, I will. See, and it becomes that. It becomes all of that. Okay. This particular clip right here, there is no way that that was real. There is no way that parents are supposed to accept that kind of abuse. There is no way that a mother would be that calm trying to sit up there and embarrass a child by putting them on the internet. Okay, trying to get your phone and talking about, oh, well, you going live, I'm gonna go live too. The fuck is that? Your ass was supposed to get up out that chair and knock that phone out of his hand. The fuck is you damn doing? I don't give a fuck about no damn live or whatever. They finna get to see you get your ass whooped live. Up in here, they finna get ready to see you pack your shit and get the fuck out of my house. If you that grown, if you that kind of grown, oh yeah, then it's time. It's time for you to go and discover America. How that what Claire Huxtable said, the next time you take this attitude with us, you can take all that money, you can go discover America. Okay, I love that line. Okay. No, baby. Yeah. Hell. Y'all saw on Good Times, honey. Even Florida put JJ out once. Ha! Got tired of his damn shit. JJ, get out of my house. Okay. Yeah. Y'all better understand. Well, all right. That there's today's show, honey. I wanted to give y'all those little clips. And carrying on. I'm gonna play one more thing, honey. This is just to encourage you.
Excuse you, I was just informed by the universe that you are doubting your abilities? You? The most scrumptious, magnificent, decadent little biscuit in the entire universe? You're doubting yourself? You gotta be fucking kidding me right now. Honey, sweetie baby, I don't make the rules. You are smart, you are talented, you are kind, you are gorgeous, you are going to kick ass this week. Whether you like it or not. Stop doubting yourself, you adorable little petunia. It makes me sad.
Makes me sad. I love that, honey. I love that. Listen, honey, I'm going to let you guys go back into your Saturday evening. For those of you who are still trying to make it out and still want to go kick and split at the clubs, honey, it's after the witching hour, child. Yeah, we came in a little late today. Usually I would have let you guys go a long time ago. But thank you for rocking with me, staying with me, and loving me the way that you do, honey. I appreciate and adore all of you, honey. But if you love me like you say you do, honey, I want you to take, like, subscribe, and to share. Take this with everyone, honey. Listen. Tell your good girlfriends, your good Judies, honey, your bros, honey, your fams. Tell everybody to come on over here and let me know what you are, honey. Are you a tea sipper? Are you a crumpet dunker? Are you a tea brewer? Are you a pot stirrer? Are you a tea leaf reader? Are you a tea bagger or are you a tea biscuit, honey? Which one are you? Okay? Come on up in here and like, subscribe, and to share, honey, okay? If you hate me, don't like what I said, you're mad, you don't like fags or whatever, you hate the rainbow, you, sir and or ma'am, can tell all of your motherfucking enemies, honey, to like and to subscribe and to share. Because one of the things that you will understand, you will acquiesce to, you will understand, understand, is that everything that we're doing over here at 3 The Hard Way, the syndicate, honey, I love saying that. Everything that we're doing, honey, in any way, shape, style, form, and or fashion, everything that we're doing will move forward. You understand? You may finish all of your crumpets, my darling, because the tea has been dished. And you have been dishing tea, darlings, with Big Meach, honey. So on that note, babies, listen, if I feel it, y'all may get a don't come out of a bag Sunday, honey, or y'all may get a Big Meach moment out of me tomorrow. I don't know yet. Let me see what's going on, and et cetera, et cetera. So until then, oh, yeah, I got to get a new chair, y'all. I keep telling y'all, when I sit down, y'all know right here right at the top of my spine It always gets real tight when I sit too long or whatever, honey. I got to find out what that is. Because this here, it wears me out. As soon as I get up out this chair and relax for a minute, it'll subside. But I need to get a new chair. But until then, my darlings, honey, we'll go out like this. And breathe, bitch. Scene.